This is going to take a long time. $93, $94. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you guys tonight. Yes, we do. Jank like you've never seen. All will be one. We are absolutely breaking this card. We are breaking it. We are breaking the game. And I want to give a big shout out to a big villain community member named Trexodactyl, because he is the one who put me onto this. I've refined it, I forged it, I did a little bit more with it, but he absolutely came up with this unbelievably broken jank system. I just put the finishing touches. I mean, he baked the cake, I put in the decorations. So, big shout out to him. You can actually meet him and talk to him, the crazy jank mastermind behind this, in our Discord community, if you want to come right there. But before we get into this one, before we absolutely show you the jankitude, busted, broken combo we got here, I need you to do something for me. You know what that is? Tenderly press that like button. Gently press that subscribe button. Because if you don't, guys, if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe. It's gonna happen. So you gotta watch out for right there. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all the live streaming goodness. We would love to have you in the chat, live and in person, watching all of this happen. That would be fantastic for us. We'd be so happy. You check out our Discord, like I said previously, and meet Trexodactyl. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build, all the jank, the spank, and everything in between, will be available down below on my AetherHub. So you want to go check out all those links down in the description. And, as always, I hope you enjoy this. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Were you able to get this go off like crazy? So, all will be one. This is a Boros, just broken Boros right here. We're going to start with the Lunarch Veteran. Why? This is going to send us through the absolute moon when it comes to gaining life. We're not a fast stack, okay? We're going to need to at least hit turn 5 before we start going. So a little bit of life gain, and especially regaining a lot of the life that we lost whenever we put a 1/1 creature out, is going to be essential. We also have that Luminous Phantom on the back end right there. So really, really good early play and life gainer all around. Just a solid card. For a common card, fantastic. Destroy Evil. Now, I'm a little bit conflicted about Destroy Evil. I also thought about Valor's Stance because we might want to get some indestructibility, but we do need a little bit of removal, a lot of removal. So we have Destroy Evil and we have Destroy Target Enchantment. Enchantment has been very useful overall when we talk about, when we talk about just absolutely crushing people with certain enchantments that we're doing, if they're playing anything like that, Kiki Jiki, Selesnya Enchantments, all that stuff like that. Destroy Evil was actually very useful overall, and it's a cheap card too. Fateful Absence for direct removal. I'm not really going to go with Burn, even though we're running with red in this one. I'm not really going with Burn. Just get rid of it. I don't really care if they draw the extra card. We just need to get certain cards off the board so we can get going. Norn's Wellspring. This is actually an extremely useful card. 1 white and 1 artifact. It's just the black oil. Oh, it's full of the black oil. Whenever a creature you control dies, scry 1 and put an oil counter on Norn's Wellspring. Remove 2 oil counters from Norn's Wellspring and draw a card. So basically, gonna be able to scry for as much as we want, and then, because we are going to lose a lot of small creatures, and then when we put oil on it, and then we can draw cards. So we can always kind of find what we need, because this is a combo play deck, and we're really going to need to stack the cards in a certain way that is going to get us to where we want to go. Voice of the Blessed. Hey, if we're going to be triggering a million times with, and we will be, literally, I triggered probably 300, 400 times with this deck. Lunarch Veteran is going to be our friend here. So if we're putting 1/1 counters, if we're putting creatures onto the board, Voice of the Blessed is going to trigger Lunarch, which is going to trigger Vob. It becomes a 6/6 flying with Vigilance if you have 4 1/1 counters on it. And of course, if it has 10 or more, it becomes indestructible. But also, whenever you put counters on something, you trigger All Will Be 1. Yes, you trigger the invasion. So we're going to get to how that works in a second. I'm going over the cards right now. Wedding Announcement, of course, we want 1/1 counters. We want 1/1 creatures on the board. And, of course, give everybody +1/+1. We also have the ability to draw cards. You know that card. I don't need to go over it too much. Urabrask's Forge. This is a very useful artifact here because, as I put before, and as I think Trexodactyl mentioned too, puts them on a time clock. There's pressure being applied right here. There's pressure being applied here. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put an oil counter on Urabrask's Forge, then create a 1/1 red Phyrexian Horror creature with trample and haste, where X is the number of oil counters. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next end step. So it is going to just keep crapping out stronger and stronger little guys that have had haste and trample. Then they die. When they die, of course, it will fill up Norn's Wellspring. And that'll get more. That'll get oil on it. By the way, I should get my oil lands on here. And it just is more and more power going in. So we're also putting creatures on the board every turn. They're also dying. That will trick Lunarch. Either side of Lunarch, it will trigger. So really, really useful there. Celebrity Fencer is a card that I don't think anybody has ever used outside of draft. But listen, some cards are just waiting for their partner to start dancing. Celebrity Fencer is one of those cards. 1 white, 3/3/2. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Celebrity Fencer. Not that great. You'd say, okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, okay, well, okay, maybe I can make it a real big creature, but okay. Just wait. Just wait to see what happens with this card. You just wait and see. Celebrity Fencer, another cheap card. We do have a lot of expensive stuff in this, so it's nice to fill them in. Mondrak, Glory Dominus. I know you know this card. 2 white and 2 4/4. Whenever one or more tokens are created under your control, twice that many of those tokens are created. So now we're talking about all these things. Urabrask's Forge, now it's double. Wedding Announcement, now it's double. Rabble Rousing, now it's double. Now you're starting to see what we're getting here, guys. Now you're starting to see the absolute broken combos that are starting to get set up here. So Mondrak also has the ability to sacrifice 2 other artifacts and or creatures and put it indestructible on Glory Dominus right there. Really, really, really cool stuff. Now we're talking about Rabble Rousing. Another card that is just an absolute cascade of broken abilities here. Why? Whenever one Hideaway 5, which means we look at the top 5 and we can cast that card for free if we have 10 or more creatures. We pay it without cost. We pay its casting cost. Whenever we attack, create that many green and white citizen creature tokens. Then, if you control 10 or more, you may pay the exiled cards. We don't really even care about playing the exile card. We don't really have anything that needs to be played that bad. We just want to keep double or quadrupling with Mondrak. That means if we attack with 5, we would normally get 5 tokens. With Mondrak, we would get 10 tokens. Guess what happens when we get 10 tokens in the board? Well, Lunarch might go off 10 times. If Lunarch goes off 10 times, Voice of the Blessed gets 10 1/1 counters on it. 10 or more 1/1 counters, it has indestructible. That starts getting to a ridiculous level of 1/1 counters. And you're saying, Jay, how can we even make it more broing? Don't worry. The seed core is pulsing. We are ready to begin the invasion. Serra Redeemer. Another great card here. I really like Serra Redeemer. She's a little expensive, but for a small creature deck, and especially token decks, she's really essential. 2 white and 3 2/4 flying Angel Soldier. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. So again, 1/1 counters on everything, 1/1 counters on everything. What is this all leading up to? It looks a solid deck, Jay. I don't understand it though. Where's the jank? This just looks like a pretty standard combo deck. What's pushing it over the edge? I'll show you what's pushing it over the edge. All will be 1. Might even go with 4 of these. 2 red and 3. All will be 1. You would think it's a Phyrexian invasion card. It would be black. No. The invasion tree broke through the blind eternaries and sent Phyrexian perfection coursing through the multiverse. Enchantment. Whenever you put 1 or more counters on a permanent or player, all will be 1 deals that much damage to target opponent, creature, opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. So now, guys, whenever we put out 5, let's say we do Mondrak, we attack with 5 creatures, we get 10 1/1 counters on the board with Serra Redeemer. all of those 10 get 1/1 counters on them. Put 2 1/1 counters on them. That means that 2 damage is put out. 2 1/1 counters are put on 10 creature. 2 damage, that's 20 damage right there. Whenever Celebrity Fencer goes off, whenever another creature enters the battlefield, again, we put that damage out there. We put 1 ping of damage. Whenever we gain life with Voice of the Blessed, we put out that damage. Every single time that we hit any one of these triggers that put a 1/1 counter on a creature, Voice of the Blessed, the oil counters or anything like that, Celebrity Fencer, Rabble Rousing, triggering any of these other things, triggering Celebrity Fencer, Serra Redeemer, All Will Be One goes off. Okay? And when All Will Be One goes off, we will put out damage like you wouldn't believe. We'll win the game just on the attack. We will completely clear the board. You'll see, this pushed me to diamond, guys. We'll clear the board, every planeswalker they have. We will scour the multiverse clean of unperfected life with All Will Be One. It is an absolute jank perfection here when this triggers go off. When 1,000 1/1 counters go off, 1,000 damage goes off from this enchantment, and things get dirty really, really, really fast. You're going to see, it's hard to explain, it's hard to envision the madness that will happen. Actually, you know, we're going to put 1 Monumental Facade in there for a little bit more oilness. It's hard to even imagine what it looks like. But you'll see, your eyes will no longer be blind to the glory of New Phyrexia. 7 plains, 7 mountains, 4 Battle Forward Pass, 4 Sundown Pass, and 1 Monumental Facade. Facade, not Massage. Well, Monumental Massage too from Mommy Norn. I wouldn't care about that either. 16 creatures, 23 lands altogether with a 3.1. We may need a little bit more lands. We might go with the 61 land on it. That's fine. So that's what we're looking at right there. 16 creatures all over the place there. A little bit of Phyrexians, a little bit of everything. 7 instant, 5 artifacts, 9 enchantments. 3.1 average. Again, heavy on the white, but we do need the red. We absolutely need the red to go off, because if we can't play All Will Be One, yeah. Oh yeah, if you want to squeeze Elesh Norn in here, by the way, Trexodactyl is telling me in my earpiece here, if you want to figure out a way to get Elesh in here, you'll get double the amount of triggers. That ability triggers a second time. So you will absolutely trigger a second time, and you'll get double the amount of invasion triggers. May, whatever you want to do. You want to take something out and swap Mommy Norn in for number 5? You want to throw one instead of a Serra Redeemer in there? Sure. Yeah, go for it. I don't care. Do anything that is going to make you happy and complete the invasion and the glory of Phyrexia. Absolutely broken and ridiculous deck here. Just absolutely busted. Well, it's not all white. It's Boros. So that's what we do. We have 1 Elesh Norn left. If you want to put more Serra Redeemer on the side there, we can put that in the sideboard there. We can put a Serra Redeemer. Whoops. You can throw that one in the sideboard. You can swap it out for whatever you like for your best of 3, guys. That is going to be the vertical, that is going to be the horizontal view right there. Trade Elesh Norn in if you can. If you don't have all the rares, if you don't have all the uncommons and the wilds or whatever to do whatever you need to do, get this done. The main thing is All Will Be One and 1/1 triggers, especially off Rabble Rousing and the other stuff that we have here. Unbelievably jank. You're going to want to watch some of these games, man. They get absolutely out of control. So let's get into it, boys. Don't forget to leave a comment. What do you think about this one? Do you like the jank decks? Do you like the more straightforward builds? I was surprised that more people didn't like the black deck, the Phyrexian Invasion deck. So maybe we'll go wild with this one. As you can see, I hit diamond with this. So we are absolutely going to get into it here. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Let the invasion begin. And what's up, Sethargo? The most Sethargo type of guy. The absolute nobody is more Sethargo than that guy. He'll try to tell you that his name's Sathrago. But that's not true at all. It's Sethargo. He doesn't want you to know that. He tries to keep that secret. Oh, USG delivery. Overnight guarantee. Policemen swear to God, love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. I would probably turn and run. If you get out of bed, come find us heading for the bridge. Bring a stone, all the rage to my little dark age. Arena's jokes with the hands are amazing, aren't they? Yes, they are. If you get out of bed. I think this needs more ramp, by the way, Trex. That's probably my biggest complaint, is this is a slow burn right here. I'd rather I'd rather invest in ramp than try to out-control them. If you get out of bed. You'll see me standing all alone, horrified on the stage, my little dark age, the dark age, the dark age. We know. I love that song. They've really overdone it, but I really do like it. Oh man, I forgot to turn that off. That's too bad. Big score. Listen, I make decks that are fun, not necessarily that are good. I 100% agree. I was thinking about that, and I said this dude built some jank. He might not build good jank, but God help you if you call it anything but jank, man. That's actually not a bad idea, USG, 100% guaranteed overnight delivery. I was thinking about a Dimir Toxrill. That's what kind of was in my head. If you get out of bed, they'll find you there, horrified on the stage. Turn the page, my little dark age. Alright, let's do Hideaway. We'll do another... Will we do a Redeemer? We'll do a motherfucker Redeemer here. Let's do that. Oh, alright. I make a Dimir Toxrill like an hour ago. Are we trying to out-control people, or are we doing something else with it? Slow Bad. I really like Slow Bad. And, but I like his brother Fast Good a lot better. That was an awful pun. Holy shit. Don't let me get away with stuff like that. That's terrible. That's a terrible pun. Fast Good. Removal and Sludge Monster plus Vraska. I get that. Post it. Post that beautiful bean footage. I might try to run a little bit of Dimir Poison. This deck is poison. 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 Turn the page, my little dark age. Bro, if you're gonna call yourself Slow Bad, I'm gonna call you Fast Good just for the memes, alright? It's not any more complicated than that. It's posted. Let me see. It's posted like cereal. That's a reference to the fact that Post makes a cereal. I think they make Cheerios. Does General Mills make Cheerios or does Post? Mono Black Super Jank combo for all is one. Horrified, turn the page, my little dark age. If you get out of bed. Alright. Trigger. Alright, here comes the pain. Here comes the bombardment. Listen, I gotta tell you, Trexodactyl is like the scarecrow of Magic the Gathering decks. They're effective, but they're not any place that you would really want to ask to go. What did he say in this? He says, and we'll finish him off with that. What did he say? I said my drugs were effective, not that they would take your client, not that they would do anything to your clients that you would want. Yeah. Trex is an absolute jank goblin. Absolute jank goblin. Yikes, bro. I will do that. That's not great, but damn. We'll get rid of Rabble. Hotel Bravo. HB, he's going to cast a counterspell right here. Get ready for it. Whoa, oh my god. A blue player? A blue player playing a counterspell. I would have never thought such a thing would happen in my whole life ever. You think he's got another one in there because of all the untapped mana? There's no way of knowing. Oh, he's going to do this stupid shit. Has a tighter. Sevis, you got a lot of anger in you, don't you? If I had to make a Sevis card, it would probably be a Boros card. Oh, listen, I'm not mad about it. I like it. Sevis, listen. We don't choose the cards that we make. No, I'm sorry. It would probably be a Boros Angel that, like, you tap it and it deals damage. Whenever it fucking takes damage, it deals the equal amount of damage back out or something like that. I don't know. it would be an angry card. I'm thinking like probably like a 4/2 angel. No, it'd be more like an Avacyn angel. You ever see Avacyn? Go look up a picture of Avacyn and don't tell me you don't understand that feeling that she's going through. Okay, that's all you gotta do. The Redeemer. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought of when I thought of very, very, very angry woman. You hate white? You want to be Rakdos or Gruul? Okay, I mean, I get that. Alright, let's try to get all Obi-Wan out there. Maybe it's there, I don't know. Buyer beware. I found it. Buyer beware. I told you my compound would take you places. I never said they'd be places you'd want to go. Yep. That's absolutely what we're dealing with here, guys. I said my decks would do things. I didn't say that they would do anything good. Total scarecrow. Yeah, but we're talking about not just that, Sevis. Listen, I'm not mad at you, Sevis. I love it. I'm also talking about your general your general angerness at the game. March of Otherworldly Light. That's not gonna help, homeboy. Interesting. What is he gonna do here now? Board wipe? Oh, okay. He's gonna do that. Is this an enchantment? It's an artifact. He's dead anyways. Pop. Hobo Emperor. So, Sevis, if you had to design a card for you, what would you be like? A 4/1 haste? Trample? Rakdos? Human Berserker? We gotta start making some cards for our longtime players, for our longtime members. You're gonna run it again? That's the real question. I think you should run it again. Yeah, there you go, man. Just keep trying it. That'll work. Just keep fucking trying it over and over and over again. And that'll work eventually. Sevis Oration. 1 black, 1 red enchantment. Your cards cannot be countered. Your can cannot be countered. This card to the start of each turn. Wow, that's extremely accurate, Satharga. That's a very good build right there. That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Or perhaps instead of Sevis Oration, reading of the Sevis Scrolls or something like that. That's pretty good, man. That's a pretty good whatchamacallit right there. Your cards cannot be countered, and your hand cannot be at the start of your turn. I would say probably put a counter on it. It's probably going to have to get way overblown, and so it's put a anger counter on it, and you take damage equal to the anger counters every turn. So it starts at 1, then it goes 2, then it goes 3. So it's going to really start. It's not sustainable. It's not sustainable. I think 2 a turn is probably a little bit. Yeah, an intensity counter. Oh, an intensity counter. There you go. Yeah, Sevis even agrees. Sevis is like, yeah, absolutely. That's the correct. No, bro. I mean, the Naya was unnecessary. Lucent Crown, many numbers. How you doing? Edelia, Kata, Mamulian, Shibuya Hiroshi. This is Unreal. Black Magic. Oh, this is bad. Well, I have the turn 3 there. Very, very good, Sitharga. Oh, no, you hit it right on the head. It's basically an endgame plot. It's basically, hey, you're going to gain immunity from these things, and you're just going to try to bully through with your anger. You know, I absolutely I like it. I think it's very well done. What's up, man? I'm just saying hi, man. I'm just saying welcome. You know me from YouTube? Did you find my YouTube channel? Poison. Ulfveer. Let's do it. We're gonna put Mondrak Glory Dominus out. Domine. Dax Galax. Alright. We're gonna have to deal. We're gonna have. I think I gotta kill Scrolls. He might have a protection, yeah. Let's do that. Amino. Cookies and Stream. I don't know what Cookies and Stream card be. So that's a good one. What is the Cookies card? Policemen swear to God, love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. Pop, pop. Scry. I will take that ring removal, yeah. Remove 2 oil counters. Activate. I'll draw it. The Redeemer. What if we put down Glory Dominus And then we said that. There we go. It's hard to say that there's a specific thing that Sethargo... Oh yeah, there's some jank. We're really janking off tonight, by the way. So if you've ever wanted to jank off, this is the place to jank off. No attacks, end turn. It's gonna trigger. There we go. He just said, "Nah, I don't want to deal with that. Goodbye." Look at that. Wall of Fire. Well, obviously Trexodactyl would be a... Trexodactyl would be like a green dinosaur that says choose a card that you control and a card your opponent controls. Switch the text on them. Something like that. Alright, Wall of Fire, guys. Bucket Man. I don't stream on the Thursdays. Alright, good for you. Grix. Kind of like Gix, but a little different. Alright, we actually have a good ramper right there. The old table flip. Where I'm from, we call that the, the game crash. Look at that. Back when we were playing... Back when we were playing Axis and Allies, okay? You have AA guns, and this guy was bringing in paratrooper bombers. He was like... You have to roll an ace. You have to roll a 1 to trigger them out. And the guy was like, "Don't worry, man. Some of my bombers are going to get through, and you're going to get screwed." He said, "Roll your dice." And this dude rolled fucking 5 1s. And they looked down at the board. The guy looked up at each other. They locked eyes, and the dude fucking punched him right in the jaw. We were like, whoa, okay, everyone just fucking relax here. All right. What are the chances, man? No attacks. Gain, push, gain, pop, push. There we go. Just what I had a punter last night. I couldn't capitalize on it. I still lost. I had a punter, though. I had a punter. Yeah, man. I mean, those Axis and Allies games got really intense. What are the chances he's going to hit all aces, though, and blow up every single one of those guys' bombers? Like, it was not a good chance that that was going to happen. And when it did, I don't think that, just the guy's animal brain took over, you know what I mean? Like, he just literally couldn't think. Destroy target enchantment. Yeah, we're going to get that one. We're also going to want to get that Ratussi out of here. We don't need him around. And then, of course, we're going to go no attacks. Trigger guy. Hit. There you go. We took our Axis and Allies game seriously. Luna Nyx with the sassiness. The sassy Luna Nyx. Uh-oh. Looks like someone wasn't expecting me to be able to crush enchantments. Like it's my business, and business is good. Let's do it, man. Fuck it. No, I don't want that. Celebrity, okay. Lack of ability to brew decks. You brew decks, Luna. I've seen you brew. You've made some delicious brews in the past. They weren't good, but I've seen you do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. That's not true. She does make good decks, but I couldn't resist that joke. I couldn't resist the joke. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Couldn't help it. Listen, you got to understand that, like that meme, my body is a machine that turns sandwiches into Magic Arena losses. That sounds like an unglued card, USG. My body turns snacks into a reality. All alone, open eyes, turn the page, my little dark age. Policemen swear to God, love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. Doesn't that basically just end the game? I have some original unglued cards. I think I have, what is it called? Clam. What's that one called? Clamperations. I can't remember what the hell it's called. I don't know. I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of unglued cards. Rabble Rousing, absolutely. I want that card. Done. You're now punting real bad? I'm not doing great either. I'm up against the wall of fire again. I really got to go over my old collection of cards that I have in the binder. I have some white cards with the original white mana logo on them that looks horrible. I don't know if you've seen those before. They're pretty cool. Celebrity Fencer. If you get out of bed, you find me there, open arms. Turn the page, my little dark age. Do I want to destroy evil? Okay. Hide away. I need to destroy ETB. Okay, let's do Fencer. rice fried. Turn the page, my little dark age. All right, let's do that. You're telling me that a shrimp fried this rice? Hey, Rogue DK, what's up, man? I assume that stands for Rogue Donkey Kong. And I approve. We should have more Rogue Donkey Kongs out there. None of these are good. Let's do that. If you get out of bed, you'll find me there. Open arms. Turn the page, my little dark age. Policemen swear to God, love seeping from their guns. I know my friends are gone. Too bad I didn't have All Will Be One out, because that would have been a lot of triggers. Oh, that's too bad, Rogue Donkey Kong. As shrimple as that. You know, this might actually benefit from being Naya for the sole purpose that we could get trample on here, and that would be something to behold. Pop, 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 pop. Another Rabble Rousing. I'll absolutely take another Rabble Rousing. Yes, absolutely. And of course, we will draw that Rabble Rousing. Thank you. D's. Flying, protection from vampires. Okay, he's gonna give me a little bit more poison there. Poison, 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 poison. Beat, deet, deet. Girl, I must warn you. Why would you take the one that's not gonna block you? My goodness. Rabble Rousing. Ooh, okay. I don't think I can take 14. As sad as I am to lose that. Oh, there's another one right there. That's fine then. That's fine then. Gain. Let's see what we get. Serra Redeemer, Mondrak, Glory Dominus. So let's put Serra Redeemer. How many are we gonna make here? We're attacking with 9, so we're gonna make 19. So that's good. That's a good amount. We went and stole some mini eggs. What the hell is a mini egg? Like a tiny little egg? Like what? Like a... I mean, I understand it from the context. Like, I know what a miniature egg would be, but is it a sort... You mean like a robin's egg? Do you mean like a... you mean like perhaps even a... what do we call it? We call it a Cadbury cream egg. I mean... What are we talking here? Nice. Ooh, yeah, that's the stuff right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be all will be one. Yeah. 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 Let's put that down. And we'll activate it. We'll draw that lovely little card into our hand. Alright. Is it going to be enough damage, though? It'll be enough damage to kill these guys, but I don't know if it'll be enough damage to kill them outright. Well, he's got Rot Priest down. Sing a song, damn it. Oh, I didn't even notice. What kind of song do you want? 97. Okay, so the question is... anything? Alright, we will sing... I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Alright, whenever... you know what? We're gonna take it. And we're gonna try... the problem is, whenever a creature we control gets pegged... pow. Doesn't even matter. That'll help. Oops, I should have done that first. Alright. This is going to take a long time. $93, 94 triggers. It's not even going down. I might get trigger removed here, guys. I might get trigger removed. I might hit the timer. I can't target his Venerated Rot Priest. Because he has Venerated Rot Priest. I can't target it. If I target his creatures, he'll win. I'll poison myself. This is ridiculous. I need a turbo clicker. Oh my god, I need a turbo clicker. Oh, it's a spell and not an ability? Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll do that then. I was worried for a second there. Alright. We're going to reduce his life here. Numbskull coming in with the save here. Yeah, this is Trexodactyl's. What is that? My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This is what he has wrought. Tay-Tay, he actually made it in time. Call him Tay-Tay. Just don't call him late for dinner. Oh yeah, this is some supreme jank right here, man. I really appreciate this. I really appreciate this, Trex. Where would we be without things like this? You know what I mean? Now we're getting to the two poppers. Now we're getting to the two poppers here. The two poppers and dealy boppers, you know? These two poppers are nice. Pretty solid hits here. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty nice. Let's put more on him. Let's get rid of that guy. You don't need that guy. All right. 2 poppers, a little bit more 2 poppers on him. Whoa, look at that. How about a whole new rack of them, huh? How about a whole new rack of them, my dude? Yeah, this is broken, dude. This is broken. This is fucking broken, dude. This dude would have left the LGS, man. I'm glad we're playing on Arena. This dude would have fucking thrown his deck in the trash and left the LGS, bro. This is fucking... All will be one was a mistake, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, he'd be like, Judge. I'm worried I'm going to get a timeout. This is fucking broken, guys. I think he might have got up and left. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Is this my Wall of Fire game? Am I getting diamond after this? I wish this was my diamond intro. Nuked his whole board. Nuked everything. Nuked the world. I think not only the opponent, his avatar, I think the actual player is taking damage right now too. His computer might be taking damage, his internet connection, his ISP. I think he thinks I'm going to quit or get timed out. Yeah, that would be the worst. He'd have held it up. Well, he'd have run out on timers eventually. My dude might uninstall after this, man. He can't be. Oh my goodness. Here come the 2 bangers. I don't have to click anymore. There's only 1 target left. Tip your waiter, man. Tip your waiter right here. Trex. Jank Meister Extreme. Imagine, if this was paper, he'd have just quit. I'd have been like, I'm going to be doing 85,000 damage. And there it is, boys. Mom. Oh, my good. Oh, my good. Desert Diamonds. Thank you. They would have just conceded on paper. All right. All right, man. Yeah, 100 and something down to, I don't even know what. He was at 100 and something. And he got whittled down to nothing there. He got whittled down to absolutely nothing. He got his entire board wiped. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I cannot take all the credit. That it was like 90% Trexodactyl with coming up for it. I just he made the sword. I put a little bit of sharp edge on it. That's all. Yeah, 100%. That's all will be won. Wall of Fire, guys. Yeah, he would have conceded in paper. I would have calculated it out and been like, okay, there's this many 1/1 counters going on. Yeah, 100. It would have been like, yeah, there's 600 something triggers on the stack. He'd have been like, concede. Glory Dominus. Destroy evil. Let's get rid of that. Table flip. Yeah, there you go. There you go, man. Is unflip an actual command you can put out? That's funny if it is. A braid. You should have saved that, bro. You played a little too quickly there. A cat named Emmy. I like when cats have normal human names. They're just like, oh yeah, this is my cat, Tom. That's just Tom. Well, I guess Tom for a cat name isn't that bad. Yeah, he still might be back there taking damage. I don't know. He's going to blast this guy out. I need Amanda Hug and Kiss. Block, block, pop, pop. Auto pay, I gotta take a damage there. There we go. Dr. Amanda Hug and Kiss. Pass. Is he going to swingo? He is going to swingo. But is he going to bingo? Pass. Block. Double block. Triple block. I know my friends are gone. I had a feeling he had some sort of boost up thing. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. Put down Battlefield Forge. Deals 1 damage to you. Okay, so let's do this. Let's, of course, deal destroy target enchantment, destroy target creature with... I'll take the damage right there. Resolve. No, that goes away. Next. No attacks. End turn. There we go. I know my friends are gone. Ooh, look at that guy. Cinder Slash Ravager. Look at that crazy dude right there. Deals 1 damage to each opponent. Nice. Yeah. Alright. Bye, Alden. I am now the Alden Lord. By virtue of beating Alden, I have created the Alden Ring. And I have become Diamond. Boros Jank into Diamond. Jank yourself off all night. Get to Diamond. Do 80 million triggers. Rinse, repeat. You know, that whole rigmarole. Absolute. Of course, we didn't have a big audience tonight for this one. Normally, we got like 40, 50 people here. Now, this night, we had like 18 people for that one. Believe it. It is Ripley. Speaking of diamonds, believe it. Believe it or not. All right, we're gonna leave this build right here. I don't think. What else am I gonna do? What else could I possibly do at this point? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave this build right here. The word of the day is triggers. Obviously. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great.